Hello. So I'm here with a book haul. This is probably my last book haul for a long time, because I don't. It is currently April 8th, and I don't have another book buying month until June. I have like 50 some days until I can buy books again, unless it's something that like I wrote, and I don't have that much coming. So I've got 3 stacks here, and this is gonna be the last one for a couple of months, and then probably, June will go just about as well as March did, but so let's go. First up, I have Master of Mayhem by Saxon Janes. This is one of the Frat Wars books. I read a different book in this series previously, and I thought it was fun. So I figured that I would pick up more by this author. I also grabbed the 5th volume of Library Wars Love and War. This is one of the manga series that I'm currently working on. I think it's very cute. And it talks about like censorship and stuff like that, and kind of a very sped up, like intense version of censorship, and I think it's a really fun time. I've got the 3rd volume of Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi, and Oshimi is very quickly like becoming one of my favorite manga artists. I have really been enjoying Flowers of Evil and Happiness. I just picked up the 1st volume of Blood on the Tracks. This one's a vampire one, and it's super dark, and I'm loving it a lot. All right, I got some Brandon Sanderson. I have Shadows of Self, which is, I believe, the 5th Mistborn book, as well as the Frugal Wizard's Guide Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. I have been kind of collecting his books in these big old, beautiful hardcovers. So I've got these two. This was one of the secret projects for this year. This one was, and I'm, kind of working my way through all of his books, because I didn't really like them that much when I was like a teenager, but now that I'm getting older, I'm like starting to really enjoy them. So there's that. I got volume 9 of Battle Royale the manga. I'm forever mad at myself because when I was a teenager, again, I was really into collecting this, and they were like $4 on thrift books, and then I stopped. I didn't get the whole set. I got like the first 8, and now they're like $20, and that's when you can find them. But this is the manga adaptation of Battle Royale, which is so gross, and it's so I hate the art style is terrible, and there's so much like nudity, and the gore is intense, and I love it so goddamn much. I love Battle Royale, and it's gonna be fun to dip back into the manga. All right, I got Stars in Your Eyes by Case and Calendar, which is, I believe, a gay novel about some movie stars, is what I think. That's what I'm thinking. It's very pretty, so there's that. It's got a book called Pretty Boy by Jet Masterson, which is about this college student who I believe becomes like a sugar baby, and he is like kind of hesitant at first, but this is huge. This is one of those books that everybody else just reads on Kindle like a normal person, and then I had to get in paperback. All right, I got a couple of books that I got because I'm currently, like, I have random volume books in the series in the book wall, and so I need to, like, fill out the series. I have The Well of Tears by Cecilia Dart Thornton. This is the 2nd book in the Crowthistle Chronicles. And then I also got Shopaholic and Sister, which is one of the Confessions of Shopaholic book. I don't know which one, but it's one of them. So there's that. All right, so then I also picked up the 1st volume of The Yakuza's Bias, which looks so ridiculous. This is about like a member of the Yakuza who like gets really into K-pop, and it looks hilarious. So I'm excited to read this. I think it looks so stupid. So there's that. Also picked up the 1st volume of How to Train Your Dragon. The 1st volume, god damn it, like the 1st book in the series. I read the series when I was a kid, and I've been getting like random volumes in thrift books orders, and I did finally grab the 1st one. This is a series that I'm pretty sure like I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to immediately take it to the school and put it in my classroom, because I teach 5th grade. But this is How to Train Your Dragon. We also got the 4th volume of My Dress Up Darling, which I've been working on this series during April in 30 and 30, and I've really been enjoying it, so I'm excited that I do have volume 4. So eventually, when I am unable to, buy any more because it's not a book month, I'll be sad, but it's not going to come as soon as I thought it would. So very exciting, very cute, a little racy. I got Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan because I was just on a roll with thrift books, buying some gay books. Same with Proxy. I really liked Proxy when I was in high school. It's so goddamn reflective. But I did repurchase it. Because I haven't had it since high school. I haven't read it since high school. I got another How to Train Your Dragon book. I got book 2, How to Be a Pirate. And then in another kind of filling out a series, I have A Faint Cold Fear by Karen Slaughter, which is part of some series. What series is this from? What is this series called? I don't even know. What's it called? But it's like the 3rd book in some like detective series. So I got this. And we got the fifth volume of Killing Stalking. I've only read the first 2, but now I have through 5, which is exciting. They're so, since they're full color, they're so heavy. I'm trying to find a picture that I can show, but that's not like, there we go. This is, objectively speaking, a terrible, terrible series, but I now own volumes 1 through 5. Alright, I also got Primal Animals by Julia Lynn Rubin, which just looked fun, as well as another How to Train Your Dragon. This is book 8, How to Break a Dragon's Heart. And then the last stack, first couple, we've got another handful from, I'm going to here a little bit, another handful from thrift books. Got the Red Scrolls of Magic, which is the first book in like the Magnus and Alec books, which I never read. I never read them. I am real spotty on Cassandra Clare right about now, but I do have this now. Also picked up 2 books by Bill Koningsberg. I have Honestly Ben, and then really the first book in that kind of duology, Openly Straight, which were books that I meant to read when I was in high school, but like I never got around to. They were at my local library, but I never checked them out. So I have them now, which I'm kind of excited about. All right, and we got another Battle Royale. We got book 11. So now I've got through book 11 because I already had number 10, and I think I've got like 3 or 4 more to collect. And I'm like, I bet, honestly, you know what? By June, probably they're gonna be like $400 a piece. I'm gonna be so mad. It's gonna be just like Corpse Party Volume 4. I'm gonna have to search and search and search and search. But I do have through 11 now, so there's that. All right, I got Double Shifting by Michaela Gray, which is a hockey male-male romance situation. It's very short. A lot of these hockey romances are so big, but this one's not. So I like that about it. And I have the sequel of a book I read and enjoyed last year. I have Court of Wanderers by Rinch Becco. I really liked Silver Under Nightfall. I think this cover is one of the most hideous things I've ever seen in my entire life. I just don't like the color scheme. I think it worked with the first one because it was leaned more into the blues than the oranges, but I think this is just so terrible. I think this is just a terrible cover. I think it's so ugly, and I realize, look at what I'm wearing. Like, am I one to judge color? I guess no, but like, it doesn't look good. But I'm excited to read it anyway. Then I've got Autumn Crow High, Fresh Hell by Cameron Chaney. I've been watching Cameron Chaney's videos and stuff like that for a long time. This is a cute little mass market paperback sized, looks really like inspired by like 90s YA horror, which is always fun. So I've got this. Then I've got the first volume of The Birds of Shangri-La by Ranmaru Zaria, which, if you can't see this boy's naked. This came wrapped in plastic. This is real, lots of sex going on in here. But I figured I'd check it out. I figured I'd give it a shot. And then finally, again, Brandon Sanderson, beautiful giant hardcover Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. This was another one. I don't remember if, I think I felt pretty mad about it the first time around when I read it when I was a teenager. But I'm excited to reread it. I remember some cool stuff with like the death thing. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, that is my last book haul, probably for a while. Like I said, I don't have another book month until June. And you know, it's been over a week without even being tempted to buy any books. I barely made it through February though, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that is where we're at. That is everything. I will talk to you later, and goodbye.